You ever sign up for higher education and immediately regret it? That's me today. One moment I'm trying to impress the administration officer with a conjured fire demon. The next, I'm blocking fireballs from a professor who thinks safety is optional. Then it's puzzle doors, dart traps, and an undead guy who refuses to take damage because his nightlight says so. And through it all, my follower Lydia tanks like it's her full-time job, while I pretend this is all part of the curriculum. Welcome back. Let's see how long I can survive before I drop out. Okay, so here I am. I'm in Riften. Currently, I've got... Between me and my follower Lydia, we've got a whole bunch. We've got a whole lot of burdens. We've got lots and lots of rings. Silver rings, gold necklace, 10 silver rings here. Gold necklace, silver ring, 2 gold necklaces, silver necklace, and 5 gold rings. And that's just what's on Lydia. I have some as well. I'm saving up a whole lot of jewelry to enchant. The thing that's stopping me from enchanting is I need to collect a whole bunch of what are they called? Like poor soul? I almost want to say poor soul. They're petty souls. We have to collect
in town, yeah, but it's down on the lower walkway.
A bunch of petty souls. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just slowly... Actually, what I will do is I'm working on finding somewhere to store a lot of them. Hello, Alexon on YouTube. I need somewhere to store all this jewelry.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
A fugitive? No.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
No, okay, that was strange. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of jewelry. I need to store it somewhere, so I'm gonna enroll in Winterhold College, the College of Winterhold, where it's like a mage college. It's gonna be really cool, like some kind of Harry Potter thing.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
So currently I'm in Riften, and I'm gonna hire this carriage to take me to Winterhold. Winterhold for 50 gold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
I have already sold some.
If you do, grab him and yell, "Bastard stole from me."
I have lots of gold. How much gold do I have? 5,900. That seems like lots of gold. I have been selling some enchanted necklaces and stuff. I said one of the things I was getting in my way was petty soul gems. I don't have souls to enchant. The other thing is, a lot of the people I'm trying to sell to just don't have the money. I've been trying to buy some things that I want so I can make more of a trade. Uh-oh, it looks like I've got a glitch here. The Skyrim stopped working once just before the live stream. I wonder if I need to, like, reset my computer or something. I know if I was playing the live stream, that might slow things down. What's the matter? Hopefully it had time to quick save the moment it froze. Nope.
Their skins is pale. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
Okay, here we go. Hungry and cold. That'll be enough food. Here's the frozen hearth. There's this really cool dwarven house.
Horrible monster was turned inside.
I can get a...
Exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already
I can get a dwarven house for free,
This is why people have a problem with your college now.
but I need to find a book that is supposed to be in here. Frozen Hearth. I looked in the Frozen Hearth for the quest book to get a free dwarven house, but I can't find it.
It's just children playing hard. I wouldn't fret over it.
I'm not fretting. I don't want
Walking the
to play those
World.
sorts of games.
Walking the World, Volume 11, Solitude, by Spater Munius. Welcome, friend. In our latest volume, we cover Solitude. Spater could not be more pleased to be at the very seat of imperial power in Skyrim. In the course of our tour, you'll see that Solitude's riches extend from her people to the history and architecture that make up the city itself. As ever, we begin our journey outside the city walls, this time at the bottom of the hill that ascends all the way to Solitude's massive gates, Solitude's surroundings. Before scaling the hill to the city, you should be sure to take in the sights, wander the tracks that lead down to the docks, and you can stop to enjoy one of the best views of the Great Arch. This doesn't seem too interesting. I won't carry on.
All right, I'll speak to her.
So I think I'm gonna be hungry. I'm a vampire. I think I'm gonna be pretty hungry
Say the
soon.
word if you
If
need a
there's
drink or
anything you
something to
need,
eat.
just let me know. Sure thing.
So I'll buy a
Yours for a day.
room.
Take a look. Take a look. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I even checked down here for that book I was talking about. It's not this one. Is this going to be interesting? Urbane's Bestiary, the Ice Wraiths. This is going to be interesting. We're going to be fighting some ice wraiths later. 17 Last Seed. When winter's chill descended upon me as I traveled further north through the frozen plains and mountains, I settled at an inn at the Dawn Star for a moment of respite and a warm meal. Another traveler there told me to be cautious, that there are creatures who settle into the powder white of the snow with nary a clue to be careless. With nary a clue to the careless until it is too late. He went on with wild gestures and fantastic tales of entire merchant expeditions being killed by these beasts. His stories frightened the other inn patrons, and I will not be turned by a coward's tale. I will see these for my own eyes, for these icy caves and snow-capped peaks of the north are exactly the type of places that call to an adventurer like me. It did not take me long to find what I sought. These ice wraiths are lucid, serpentine creatures of magic, as it conjured from the frozen tundra and glaciers of Skyrim itself, at one with an environment that makes them nearly invisible. These ethereal apparitions are the death of many Nords, if not by their sudden unholy strike that casts their entire body through their target, then by the malady of Witbane, a curse of infection that dulls the intellect and makes the target even more the victim. As deadly as they are, ice wraiths are simple-minded in their determination, and combat is a straightforward affair. And brute force and a sharp blade are enough to fell these savage creatures. Only the beastiest of men would hope to survive just one of these beasts, but I have slain two with general ease. It's good that I found I can make decent coin selling the ice wraith's teeth, as they are a prized ingredient in alchemical potions. That will continue to afford me the opportunity to search these lands for a challenge worthy of story, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Still here. Let's get going then.
So it's 2 a.m. I shouldn't have bought an instay because it's nice and it's already in the middle of the night. It didn't look dark out. Doesn't look too dark out. I should have checked the time. Okay, but what about, so it's 2 a.m., that means there might be some sleepers for me to feast on. The Jarl's houses are oftentimes good places to find sleepers. I wonder if that book I was looking for might be here instead. Maybe it's just in a slightly different place. Okay, I've got to get out of here. Come on.
Oh.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you are the reason no one lives here anymore.
We aren't able to feed on children. Here's 2 sleepers. And some petty soul gems.
If those Whiterun got Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the Imperials or the Natives.
Okay, so this is the entrance to College of Winterhold. This itty-bitty village, this is Winterhold. And we're about to enter the College of Winterhold. So as we can see, it's kind of... Winterhold is very small, and we'll also notice that this college is kind of breaking down, and a small little college. Look at this. This bridge is very suspicious. Big fall. Okay. I haven't tried this before, but I think we aren't able to cross without permission. We need this person's permission. Let me save.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Can I... What happens if I just try to enter? See, look at this. This is their bridge. This is the grand entrance to Winterhold. In shambles. Okay, so is it just can't be picked? That's all it is. It looked like there was water down below. Can I just jump off into the water? I'm gonna jump off into the water because I'm gonna load a save, so here we go. What happens now? That was actually a bit jarring, even though I anticipated it.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Hello, system on YouTube. Why are you out
I
here?
am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I desire to bend the will of those around me. Like convincing guards that my glowing red eyes and graveyard perfume are totally normal fashion choices.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I'll take the test then.
Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
I don't know that
No?
spell.
Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
I'm going to keep on reloading because I kind of want to make a YouTube short joke out of this with summon flame Atronach because I'm more of a conjurer. I'm not a healer.
The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to and if the more important
So I'm gonna
why are you here?
reload until I get the right spell.
To find within?
It's a different spell each time.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be... It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show a small test, if you will. Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
Okay, I can do that. Don't mind this. Don't mind the smell of burning eyebrows. That's just part of the summoning process.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Oh,
Winterhold's
good.
glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
Oh, good. Oh, good. A bridge with no walls. Finally, Skyrim's answer to an insurance company stress test. These blue beacons really tie the whole death-defying skywalk together. Very welcoming. 10 out of 10 curb appeal. These blue beacons really tie together the whole death-defying skywalk together. Very welcoming. 10 out of 10 curb appeal.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
He was respectful after a moment.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you. Mirabelle Irvine, my tour guide.
There are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
These mage lights are really cool. It looks like a dead space, honestly, this whole place. Open to the cold.
Members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Hall of Attainment. Now now it's warm.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
At last! Storage! Finally! My hoarding of enchanted toe rings can go legit. Let me grab all of my jewelry for that joke.
I'll head back home.
No. I always accidentally do this.
Long life to you.
I told them to go home. By accident. Follow me, I need your help.
I've got your back.
Trade.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I think it's going to be a long time before a lot of these ingredients are going to be useful, so I'm going to take all of these ingredients as well. I'm just going to store everything I don't really have a use for. I think Lydia sometimes uses this staff, so I think I will just let her keep using that from time to time. And I get a common soul gem, that's nice. Ectoplasm. Prices are 10% better. Finally! My hoard of enchanted toe rings can go legit. My hoarding of enchanted toe rings can go legit. Okay, so I can just store everything I don't need right away. I might need True Shot because... Oh, Elven Arrows, I could use those. I use a bow. Actually, I'm gonna keep all my jewelry on hand. They are 0.3 pounds. That is actually a bit substantial. But I'm trying to offload them as soon as possible. I need to just, like, slowly sell them as I find shopkeepers that have the money. Evan increases magicka by 30 hood. Atronak Forge. I don't know about the Atronak Forge. Tell me more about the Atronak Forge, please. Wine, I should sell that wine. I won't store it. So I've got a lot of pelts. Oh yeah, I'll grab those elvish arrows. I accidentally put some elvish arrows. A room of my own? Perfect. I'll put my jewelry in the dresser. My skeleton's in the closet. And accidentally enchant my pillow with Sneak 3. Oops, I'll put my jewelry in the dresser, my skeleton's in the closet, and my regrets under the bed. This is where I'll sleep, study, and accidentally enchant my pillow with Sneak 3. With +3 sneak. The Atronak Forge is below the college in the cave. You can create staffs that summon Atronak by combining the proper ingredients. Well, I can just summon a flame Atronak. Can I? Maybe I can get a really strong one or something. I have a conjure flame Atronak right here. Okay, so now on to the first lesson. It's already daytime. Let's actually go to sleep. Before the lesson, it's 6 a.m. I need to wait till like 14 hours. Till 8 p.m. That instay I bought is looking more and more of a waste. I guess it was just 10 gold. I have almost 6,000 at this time. Storm Atronak is expert level, and you can summon without having conjuration skills. Okay, I will look into that then.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You know, they say
okay, I am gonna do that, but probably, maybe I'll do that at the end of the day. I'm not gonna need a Storm Atronak today, but I think maybe that's how I'll end the day. I'll look for this cave under the college. At level 1, you can make a Storm Atronak staff at level 1, but the Storm Atronak is level 40. Wow.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Safety should be more important than anything.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Don't listen to him. We can
Trap door to the left of the main door. Okay,
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any ward
That's
spells.
all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Oh,
Over there,
great.
please, just opposite me.
Skyrim.
Don't want anyone else in the way.
Oh, great. Skyrim version of Driver's Ed. Except the instructor throws fire at you. Don't worry, Tolfdir. I've watched enough YouTube tutorials to know that wards are 100% fireproof. 100% fireproof. Right? Lesser ward? More like lesser insurance plan. Please tell me this covers third-degree burns.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns.
Okay, so trapdoor to the left of the entrance. So this, I think that this is the Hall of Elements, isn't it? Trapdoor. Okay. Oh, Broccoli was too impatient. I was gonna do what Broccoli wanted me to do, but he got foul. Broccoli went bad. Just be a bit more patient, Broccoli. Thank you for blocking those. Atronach Forge Manual. Nephew, I apologize that I cannot see you personally before you leave. The trip from Sadrith Mora is treacherous this season, or I would have visited it upon hearing the news. The Nords have a fine college at Winterhold, and I am sure you will excel. You may know that I too attended there. I was quite the conjuration adept in my own day. I am sending you my notes on something called Atronach Forge, a bit of a project of mine while at Winterhold. Mention nothing to the faculty, but ask your fellow pupils about the place called Midden. A broom, a void salt. I have void salts and orichalcum. I don't think I have a greater soul gem, though. Mention nothing to the faculty, but ask your fellow pupils about a place called Midden. You will find the forge there. I fear a number of my notes are missing, scattered, and lost in my travels around Skyrim. Perhaps you may stumble across these in your own adventures. The Atronach Forge offers few clues as to who built it, and even fewer as to how to unlock its full potential. Only through blind experimentation and a few singed eyebrows have I been able to understand its function. The Forge is a large, dais, almost crude of make, but emblazoned with the traditional Daedric something rune. Is that Oblivion? The Daedric Oblivion rune? An offering box is attached, as well as a prominent lever. The dais also features a large setting which seems set to receive some large spherical object. I have had no luck determining what this missing object may be, however, or what effect it may have on the efficacy of the forge. The forge is activated by placing certain items into the offering box and then pulling the lever. The forge consumes the items and conjures something upon the dais. The conjuration can be predicted reliably if the appropriate items are left in the box, but many combinations either have no effect or catastrophic reactions. Once I conjured a wild goat, well, most of the goat at least. Experimenting wildly with the forge is dangerous. I've recorded such recipes as I have discovered on the following pages. The simplest yet perhaps most hazardous stable recipe is that for a summoned Atronach. Conjured brutes will attack the first thing they see, however. Be ready for battle if you have reason to use these recipes. Flame Atronachs, fire salts, and ruby. Frost Atronach, frost salts, and sapphire. Storm Atronach, void salts, and amethyst. Oh yeah, I'm getting my games mixed up. I got void salts in Oblivion, not void salts in Skyrim. So I need void salts, I do have orichalcum ingots, but I don't. Here's a broom here. Fire salts. I could use fire salts and a ruby. So I'll use what I'm offered here. But I don't have... So I place it here. ruby. I'll place the broom, R to drop. I have a common soul. There's the ruby. Broom, ruby, and fire salts. That'll be under ingredients. It gave me 2 fire salts. Did I need 2? I don't need a ruby. Buy a greater soul gem from the college mage to make sure it's filled. I do have a lot of gold. Maybe I can afford that. Salt. Okay, now I'm a bit lost. I wonder if I need to look at the roof for the exit. I need to remember to capture any souls. Countenance. Is there multiple entrances? I thought this was my dwelling. Where's my dwelling? Is this somewhere just that looks similar? Okay, now I'm back to where I am familiar.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely.
Okay, back to the Hall of Countenance. So there's 2 places, Hall of Countenance and where my quarters are. Can I, like, wake them up? Talk.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
First room on the left, I guessed correctly. Sales, nope.
I sure know. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool. Of course, non-mages may not see it. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Soul gems, grand soul. Okay, this could be worth it, so I guess I will grab a grand soul. What do I need? Void. I also need void salts. I actually don't have any void salts. Will the
all right then.
Fire salts make me a fire Atronach? I'm a bit I guess it's the stairs, probably. Where did I come from? This trap door?
Huh?
Yeah, here we go. Now I've got, so I don't need the ruby, I'll use fire salts, a broom, and a soul gem. Hopefully that will work. If you need void salts are on the desk in the Hall of Attainment. Okay, I've gotta go back for that. Broom. And I'll drop the soul gem. It's a grand soul gem. I think you said greater. Maybe yeah, you said greater. I think grand might be still correct. That's probably what you had in mind. I wonder if we can just get different levels. Anyways. Okay, so this is the Hall of Countenance, and I think the grand works. Excellent. Oh yeah, where did you say? It's in Void Salt. Oh yeah, the orichalcum ingot. Okay, so Void Salts, and I do have an orichalcum. Oh, mine's corundum. Here's the Void Salts. I also, so I still need that, what is it, the orichalcum? Oh yeah, it is orichalcum. No, I have corundum. I thought I had orichalcum, but I have a corundum ingot. Top shelf next to the forge. Excellent, thanks. Top shelf. There it is, orichalcum. Got it. It looks like this is everything I needed. Orichalcum. Void salts. Oops. Okay, that was bad. I have to load a quick save. I ate the void salts by accident.
Huh?
Okay, one more. I've got this after this. I'm sure this'll... Hopefully this'll work. So Grand Soul, I don't need that. Fire salts, the broom is there. Then I will add the orichalcum. And the ingredients I need to add, void salts. Drop the void salts. Okay, so I've got the Grand Soul Gem, void salts, orichalcum, and a broom. Put them in the box. Okay. Here's the box, the offering box. There's the broom. There's the Grand Soul Gem. Orichalcum ingot. And the void salts. Offering box, broom, Grand Soul Gem, orichalcum ingot, void salts, and now there's a lever I need to look for. Activate the pedestal. I lack the required item. Broom, Grand Soul Gem, orichalcum, void salts. Okay, so it says I'm missing the required items. It says you lack the required item. And then in here, broom, Grand Soul. I think I'm gonna try one of the ones that it lists. Try the amethyst. I will try one of the recommended ones was ruby. What was it? Ruby and fire salts. Okay, so this is what was recommended. I lack the required item. Okay, this is very interesting. I'm gonna look into this. I'll do some research off stream. I don't want to take up too much time of my viewers, so this is definitely something I'm gonna look into. But for now, I'm going to carry on with the quests. Yeah, that's literally the recipe. It seems like there's some kind of thing, some kind of key to start it up or something. Okay, so now what's up is we're going to the ruins of Sarthal for a school field trip. This is gonna be a very scary place. I think we can see, we should be able to see, yeah, here's Tolfdir.
You know, this is one of a very few places
Here's the teacher, slowly making his way to Tarthfall. Or to, not to, Sarthal. Here's Deadpan, my trusty steed. At this pace, Tolfdir, we'll reach Sarthfall. How's it, what's the spelling again? Sarthal. At this pace, Tolfdir, we'll reach... I'm a bit trapped here. At this pace, Tolfdir, we'll reach Sarthal just in time for Elder Scrolls 6. Just in time for Elder Scrolls 6. The weather is treacherously cold. This is a very scary spot because of just how cold it is. Yes, I will definitely have fun. I'm gonna look into the what's it called? The Summon Forge? Atronach Forge? If we go any slower, the snowflakes will start passing us and filing complaints. This isn't a field trip. This is Skyrim's slowest conga line. I've seen glaciers move faster than this, and they're glaciers. So this is what they meant by chilling with your professor. Every step I take, my vampire blood says, "Congratulations! You just invented slushy toes." By the time we get there, the ruins won't be ancient. The ruins won't be ancient anymore. They'll be renovated. Tolfdir, your walking speed is the true test of endurance. I've got to go back because I'm gonna die of cold. But first, I want to get some souls trapped. Oops, dead. I should have been a bit more careful than that. Now, that was a bit of a slowdown. I'm gonna have to watch that again.
Be careful.
Maybe I can rush ahead and complete that fight before Tolfdir gets there.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the dragon. I just don't know it yet.
I need to trap this soul. How come it's not trapping? I should see a purple glow over it. Is my horse gonna, like, die? I'm a bit worried for my horse. Yeah, my horse just died. Wow.
Hey! Watch it!
You're that one from the college. Heard it.
I wonder if that was some kind of special wolf. I bet I can't trap those souls anyways, because I only have petty soul gems that are able to get souls. Maybe I need to buy some better soul gems. I think I do have some time here. I can wait for Tolfdir to walk further, so maybe I'll go back, and this time instead of buying a soul gem that has a soul in it, I will just buy one without a soul. So I can start to trap some souls and make better enchantments. I have some pretty good enchantments, but I don't have very good souls. The person who gave me the soul gems last time was right here.
You know, you can see me?
Of course I can.
Found it all. I was quite sure I was invisible, or at least transparent. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Greater soul. Oh yeah, there is grand and greater. Maybe I needed a greater soul gem. I thought I was pretty sure I only saw grand soul gems. I think I want to buy a lot of these. Common. Maybe I can get some more common souls. Lesser. Sure. I need a lot of these soul gems.
Farewell.
Okay, let's see how far Tolfdir got in that time. This is a good point. I'll save here. Tolfdir, your walking speed is the true test of endurance. This isn't a class trip. This isn't a class trip. It's a government-mandated patience test. A government-mandated patience course.
We're here.
Oh, I missed it. I don't think I got that. Is there more? Last time there was more, I think. Banter bite, or my deadpan horse got a bit spooked. Pull the handle just below the box. I missed a comment on Twitch, sorry about that. I'll try to remember that. Which one is my team? Is Tolfdir attacking my horse? I think Tolfdir is attacking my horse. I think my horse must have accidentally hit Tolfdir and now he's mad or something. Oops. I thought I could take one more hit. I was gonna heal up right after that one hit. Maybe I wonder if, are vampires, like, immune to soul trap because they have no soul? Is that what happened? Oh, is the vampire fighting the ice wraith? Okay, now I'll just start to fight. Unless I can find that ice wraith.
Did you hear something?
Here's the ice wraith. Can I get an ice wraith. Okay, I did capture that soul. Oh yeah, I didn't check for loot on the ice wraith because it didn't have a clear body. This is the ice wraith remains. Ice wraith teeth, they have 30 value. Forget the College of Winterhold. This is the College of Slow, Cold, and Old. Slow, cold, and
Good to
old.
see Skyrim still has such fine. You give an old man.
At least we're safe. No bandit would wait this long to ambush us. Okay, I've got to take a break. It's too cold. I have to go back to town for some warmth. Okay, here we go. Warming up.
I say, you didn't hear any loud noises last night, did you? No, explosion sounds?
So I've got some more jokes I want to tell at the point. Tolfdir's walking actually a bit too fast because I want to come back.
Clearly with no discernible consequences.
I want to come back and tell some jokes. So I think what I will do is I'm gonna save. Should I save at this point? I don't know. I'm gonna load at this point. Let them do that fight themselves. Where is this? No, this is not the right point. Here. I'll let them do that fight themselves and then start telling jokes as soon as they're done. So, how long should I wait? I don't know. I think I've got a sliver of cold. Once I warm up completely, now I'm comfortable. I think that might be long enough. It seemed like they didn't progress until I caught up with them. So I guess I can't trap the soul of a vampire, so I'll just quickly kill the vampire. Now, where's that ice wraith? I see some ice wraith remains. Why is there Deathhound collar? Strange.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine. You give an old man.
You know,
Where's
this
my
is one of
horse?
the very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of
Strange. Where did Deadpan go? I hope Tolfdir didn't kill my horse again. Okay, my horse is nowhere to be found. Let's try again. I wonder if we can stay in the cold longer if we have more health, or is it a percentage thing?
The old, but I can... Ah!
Okay, and where's my horse? So this is when I lose the horse. What? Where did it go? It seems like it would have ran away. There's Deadpan. Okay, and... Oh, it looks like... Okay, is this all going good now? I've had undead minions with better cardio than this. You ever walk so slowly you start rooting for frostbite? No? Just me? Tolfdir's looking... Tolfdir moves like he's trying to not... Tolfdir moves like he's trying to not disturb the snow's feelings. Tolfdir moves like he's trying not to disturb the snow's feelings. This isn't a trek, it's a live-action loading screen. If I walk any slower, I'll evolve into a snowdrift. Every step is like a DLC, expensive, and comes with too much ice. Expensive in time and comes with too much ice. You know it's bad when even my horse Deadpan would have gotten bored and gone home. Sarthal, at this rate, will be lucky to reach Whiterun. At this pace, we'll be lucky to reach Whiterun. At this pace, we'll be lucky to reach Whiterun. Okay, it looks like I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna go load this save and take a break. Better warm up.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man...
I barely even made it back to the inn at that health.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
My days at the college are long behind me.
Don't like those eyes you got. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
I can sell the wine. I have some wine. I didn't notice I had that wine.
Until next time.
Still cold.
Ivan's been playing Hunt the Elf again.
I wonder if soup will help my...
I wouldn't fret over it.
Oh, cold.
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
All right, I'll speak to her.
Okay, I hope I didn't miss the entire journey. It might be nice if I could see him walk a little bit further. I have only one more joke I would like to tell. I could just tell it before we enter. But I would like to see him. It would be even better if he was walking just the last steps. Whoa, this is definitely not the right way. Oops, I was a bit lost. I wonder if there's a path the whole way. There is a bit of a path here. Maybe I need to keep on looking for the path. Is this a path? I think I see a path here. Yeah. No, it looks like I missed the last. Tolfdir's legs may be short, but his commitment to snail cosplay is unmatched.
Here we all are. Shall we step inside? It's always encouraging to see the younger generations. All right.
I'm ready, let's go.
While we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
If we reach Sarthal before he does, it's locked.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
The earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthal. This is an exciting opportunity. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
What does Tolfdir... Oh, Tolfdir. It's Tolfdir. I've been calling him Tolfdir the whole time. That's fine. I'm just gonna stick with that mistake. Tolfdir.
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Soul gems. Greater soul gems. I think I want at least 2.
All right, then.
Oh yeah, but...
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
I don't have any questions. What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
Okay, Arniel Gain.
The site isn't entirely secure.
The site isn't entirely secured, or is entirely insecure? This site is entirely insecure.
Imagine what it was like living here so long ago. The first men in Tamriel.
Here, Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
Arniel
It's
Gain.
going to take forever to sift through all this.
Tolfdir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Search for magical artifacts, 0 out of 4. What do you need me to do?
Round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. Uh-huh.
To the north, that's this way. Lesser Soul Gem. Ancient Amulet. There's a magical artifact, 1 of 4. I seem to be locked in.
Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Use the Sarthal amulet to escape the trap. Put it back. Wear it.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance.
Very cool. Spells. Okay. I'll summon a flame Atronak into it. Two times, did not work. So we just got that lesser ward, so let's try the lesser ward. No luck. Wow, I had to like try a bunch of different spells. Fear is what worked, so an illusion spell worked for me. Strange. I could see this being a soft lock for many players. You needed to have an illusion spell? And we weren't given one? I thought, I think it would have made most sense if the lesser ward would have done the trick. Well, anyways, we made it through. Now let's carry on. What's that? Tolfdir was talking, though. Come on, Tolfdir. Carry on. I think Lydia is blocking Tolfdir. Is that it? Lydia gets in the way a lot.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
So this stealing the necklace set in motion a disaster? They aren't mad at me, but I have to fix
I
it.
felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead and the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What's the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Why is the Psijic Order contacting me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time.
I don't take it as a compliment. I'm in deep trouble. It sounds a lot more like... Okay, I need to start stealing lots of souls. There's a soul. I think there's going to be lots of danger, so I'll summon my Atronak early. I don't think that worked. Seems like Soul Trap doesn't always work. They can, like, resist it. There we go, 2 souls.
Closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. Be prepared to defend yourself. Until next time.
Okay, Tolfdir will stay here and look at all these coffins. I will activate this chain. There's a door behind this. Here's another chain to activate. Now is this... I'm hungry. I better heal in anticipation. My health was getting a bit low. Bit of gold here and there. I'm gonna just take a 30-second break to stand up for some blood flow, so I just need 30 seconds. Alright, I'm all set to go. What is this? Fire still going in an ancient crypt. Must be magical. I'm actually a bit worried here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make a save here. What's... okay, so where is my flame atronac? So I'm gonna make my flame atronac a right click, and then soul trap a left click. I think that was a trap. There was a red circle here on the ground, and I summoned my flame atronac there. That was honestly lucky. Now, I don't think I summoned that soul, or trapped the soul in time, though. Here's some more. There we go. I had to wait for my mana to regenerate a bit. A garnet, awesome. I wonder if I should wait for my mana to regenerate so I can summon another atronac. I'll just kind of be a bit slow. Until my mana regenerates a bit more. Ocean of Healing, nice. So there's a door, a possible door. This upper area appears to be empty. There's a bit of a balcony, and then down is where I was before. Is there anything up here? Yes, here's a petty soul gem and some embalming tools. More gold here and there. A flawless garnet. A flawless garnet. Excellent. I will definitely enchant some jewelry that has that on it, and it'll make a killing. That'll sell for some good money. Blister wart. What does blister wart do again? That's a restore health one ingredient. Trap. Where's the pressure plate? Here's the pressure plate. I should have known. Lots of souls. I'm picking up like every single soul I kill. Stamina potions. I wonder what a plentiful stamina potion is. Does that mean multiple uses? There's like a glowing thing. Oh, that's just a candle. I thought the candle was like some kind of gold nugget, so I'm seeing some puzzle pillars. Oh good, rotating stones. Skyrim's way of saying, we don't believe in knobs. We don't believe in doorknobs. Lever pulled. Oh look! Free acupuncture. Thanks, darts. Ah, the answer is literally behind the stones. Oh, how trapped am I? This dungeon's less puzzle, more tutorial for toddlers. Hawk. Whale. Snake. Snake. That was a bit fast. Snake. This is less Indiana Jones. More IKEA assembly. I thought I fed just before I entered the college.
Huh?
So, hawk, whale, snake, hawk, whale, hawk. Door opened. Turns out the real key was reading the instructions like an adult. Turns out the real key was reading the instructions like an adult, like an adult. I bet I'm gonna need my Atrodac. Silver amethyst ring. Excellent enchantment piece. I just noticed I have very low health. Is this my last? No, I have restore health. Yeah, I've got lots of health. Potions. Is this a good time? Whoa. Oh. Oops. I was about to say, I was just in the middle of saying, is this a good time to save? Where am I? Okay, I know where I am. This is before the puzzle, unfortunately. Oh. I think I have high standards now. I want to make sure... Wait a minute. No, I was gonna say I want to make sure to steal all souls, but actually I don't recognize that save. That... looked like a different save, so I'm a bit nervous about that. Whoa, that trap triggered late. Okay, not enough magicka. Let's just finish the battle. Can I summon my Atrodac? Oops, I don't know what I drank there. Did I drink the right thing? Okay, we made it through. That was not as clean as the first time. Not as many souls. I got 1 soul. Not as many. I think I got like all souls last time. But at least I remember looking around this whole balcony area. There's nothing but this petty soul gem. I can grab that and just zoom through what I've already done. Flawless garnet, still there, so that wasn't a random find. I walked on that darts pressure plate once again. I see this draugr right there. I want to let my mana regenerate a bit. I should call it magicka. I said mana. Oh, so this guy does see me. He was just scared. Got the soul. Okay, is there any loot here? I almost missed that plentiful stamina potion because of chasing that draugr. Okay, where did I go wrong? Snake, snake. Hawk, whale. There. That's what I did wrong. Whale. Perfect. Okay, now are we back to where I was before? I think this is where I died. Whoa, a shout. This is a tough one, a draugr scourge. Lydia's down. Whoa, I knocked them into like a backflip with my arrow. There's that silver amethyst ring. A healing potion, glad I found that. Okay, better save. This is starting to get lethal. Very intense fights here. I find very few potions of magicka. That was just one. A lesser soul gem. What's this gonna be? I'm gonna summon my flame Atronach on it. Whoa, a delayed effect. I need to stay away from those for a little while. Lesson learned. A lot of those, and here's another one. Okay, I'll stay away from this one. Oh, did I learn my lesson? I was a little bit impatient. Oh look, another puzzle. Good thing I minored in spinny-rocks 101. Wait, one turn rotates all... Wait, one turn moves all 4 stones? Who designed this? A Rubik's Cube enthusiast? Wait, one turn moves all 4 stones? Who designed this? A sadistic Rubik's Cube enthusiast? Okay, strategy time. Solve the all move together stone first. Before my brain freezes like the rest of me. This one only moves 2 others. This one only moves 2 others. How do I show this? This one only moves 2 others. No, it's gonna be a YouTube short. What, I can look at this view. This one only moves 2 others. Great, because nothing says... Great, because Great, because nothing says fun. Like partial chaos. Alright, last two. One drags the other. And the last one's independent. And the last one's independent. Skyrim invented dysfunctional family therapy. Skyrim invented dysfunctional family therapy. Pull the lever. Pull the lever without darts. I just beat Skyrim's version of Sudoku with no injury. Pull the lever, no darts. I just beat Skyrim's version of Sudoku without injury. New record. That's a new record.
Hold on, my boy, hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Tolfdir. Okay, don't step on this pressure plate, Tolfdir. Oh, an alchemy lab. Azara and the Box. Azara and the Box, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, Part 11, by Marobar Sol. Ninchilbar had enjoyed an adventurous youth, but had grown to be very wise. Had grown to be a very wise, very old Dwemer who spent his life searching for the truth and dispelling superstitions. He invented much and created many theorems and logic structures that bore his name. But much of the world still puzzled him, and nothing was a greater enigma to him than the nature of the Aedra and the Daedra. Over the course of his research, he came to the conclusion that many of the gods were entirely fabricated by man and Mer. Nothing, however, was a greater question to Ninchilbar than the limits of divine power. Were the greater beings the masters of the entire world, or did the humbler creatures have the strength to forge their own destinies? As Ninchilbar found himself nearing the end of his life, he felt he must understand his last basic truth. Among the sage's acquaintances was a holy chimer priest named Athennic. When the priest was visiting Bathalag Zertarams, Ninchilbar told him what he intended to do to find the nature of divine power. Athelnic was terrified and pleaded his friend not to break this great mystery. But Ninchilbar was resolute. Finally, the priest agreed to assist out of love for his friend, though he feared the results of this blasphemy. Athelnic summoned Azura after the usual ritual by which the priest declared his faith in her powers, and Azura agreed to do no harm to him. Ninchilbar and a dozen of his students entered the summoning chamber. carrying with them a large box. As we see you in our land, Azura, you are the goddess of dusk and dawn, and all the mysteries therein, said Nichelbar, trying to appear as kindly and obsequious as he could be. It is said that your knowledge is absolute. So it is, smiled the Daedra. You would know, for example, what is this wooden box, said You would know, for example, what is in this wooden box, said Nichelbar. Azura turned to Athenic, her brow furrowed. The priest was quick to explain. Goddess, this Dwemer is a very wise and respected man. Believe me, please, the intention is not to mock your greatness, but to demonstrate it to the scientists. To this scientist and to the rest of the skeptic race. I have tried to explain your power to him, but his philosophy is such that he must see it demonstrated. If I am to demonstrate my might, in a way to bring the Dwemer race to understanding, it might have been a more impressive feat you would have me do. A more impressive feat you would have me do, growled Azura, and turned to look Nichelbar in the eyes. There is a red-petaled flower in the box. There is a red-petaled flower in the box. Nichelbar did not smile or frown. He simply opened the box and revealed to all that it was empty. When the students turned to look at Azura, she was gone. Only Athenic had seen the goddess's expression before she vanished, and he could not speak. Azura was a man. I used a female voice for Azura. Oh well. He was trembling so. It was a goddess. Sorry, I got confused there. Only Athenic had seen the goddess's expression before she vanished, and he, Athenic, could not speak. He was trembling so. A curse had fallen. He knew that truly, but even crueler was the knowledge of divine power that had been demonstrated. Nichelbar also looked pale, uncertain on his feet. But his face shone with not fear, but bliss, the smile of a Dwemer finding evidence for a truth only suspected. 2 of his students supported him, and 2 more supported the priest as they left the chamber. I have studied very much over the years, performed countless experiments, taught myself 1,000 languages, and yet the skill that has taught me the final truth is the one that I learned when I was but a poor young man, trying only to have enough gold to eat, whispered the sage. As he was escorted up the stairs to his bed, a red flower petal fell from the sleeve of his voluminous robe. Nichelbar died that night, a portrait of peace that comes from contented knowledge that the gods are in fact real. He pulled a magic trick. Why did a scientist pull a magic trick? Not much. He died. He didn't die a scientist. He's not a die-hard scientist. That was Nichelbar, wasn't it? Publisher's note, this is another tale whose origin is unmistakably Dwemer. Again, the words of some Aldmiris translations are quite different. but the essence of the story is the same. The Dunmer have a similar tale about Ninchilbar, but in the Dunmer version, Azura recognizes the trick and refuses to answer the question. Yeah, it seems like Azura didn't have, like, telepathic information. She slays the Dwemer present for their skepticism and curses the Dunmer for blasphemy. In the Aldmeris version, Azura is tricked not by an empty box, but by a box containing a sphere, which somehow becomes a flat square. Of course, the Aldmeris version, being a few steps closer to the original Dwemer, are much more difficult to understand. Perhaps the stage magic explanation was added by Gorfelmin, because Felmin's own experience with such tricks in his plays when a mage was not available. Marabosol left even the character of Ninchilbar alone, and he represents many Dwemer virtues. His skepticism, while not nearly as absolute as the Aldmeris version, is celebrated, even though it brings a curse upon the Dwemer and the unnamed house of the poor priest, whatever the true nature of the gods, and how right or wrong the Dwemer were about them. This tale might explain why the dwarves vanished from the face of Tamriel. Though Ninchilbar and his kind may not have intended to mock the Aedra and Daedra, their skepticism certainly offended the divine orders. So let me backtrack. I was a bit confused. She was gone. So, like, two students. Maybe the friend who loved Ninchilbar was proving that Athenic is the trickster who tricked the scientist. Is that what it was? But it's saying this person who learned 1,000 languages is the one, the sage. Is the sage the who is the sage? Is that Ninchilbar, or is that Athenic? I think it was Athenic who was confused and tricked Ninchilbar. Maybe the I think Athenic is the sage who tricked Ninchilbar the scientist, because and Azura didn't stop him, because even though Azura did have universal knowledge, she knew that the magic trick was just to give Ninchilbar some respite, some release before his death. What's your name take, Streamster? What's your take? What's the deal with Alduin? Even real talk. I don't know about Alduin. So I think that's what this story is about. Athenic, the sage, tricked Azura, allowed Athenic to trick Ninchilbar with a bad test, so that Ninchilbar now knows that the gods aren't real. Maybe it kind of feels bad. You know what? I'm actually gonna take this book. I'm gonna take that book. That's a really good one. I really like that legend. I'm gonna have to read that a couple more times or something. Who triggered the pressure plate? Lydia, is it you, or is it Tolfdir triggered that pressure plate? I don't think I did. I was careful not to. Well, at least they're not afraid to. I remember when there was a pressure plate with Faendal. I had a follower Faendal, and when he stepped on when there was a pressure plate, Faendal just like would not proceed. I couldn't get his pathfinding over it. So I guess if they're at least a little bit brave. I'm just finding my jokes for this. This is the boss fight. Oh good, Jarik's invincible. This is less a boss fight, more a cardio class for Lydia. I think I might need to turn down the audio overall to make sure my voice is coming through. Oh good, Jarik's invincible. This is less a boss fight and more a cardio class for Lydia. We're not even hitting him. Oh, it's already done. I'm not even hurting him. I'm just giving him free chiropractic adjustments. If damage isn't working, maybe I should try constructive criticism instead. The orb's protecting him. So basically this is Skyrim's version of parental controls. This isn't a fight. This is me firing arrows at a brick wall while Tolfdir does interpretive fire dancing.
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Jarik's like, behold my ancient power. Lydia's like, yeah, and behold my government-mandated overtime. Lydia's like, yeah, and behold my union-mandated overtime. And good thing Lydia's here. Otherwise this fight would just be me, a ghost, and my self-esteem taking damage. If he's invincible, does that mean I'm winning by not dying? Does that mean that I'm technically winning? Does that mean I'm technically winning by not dying? Asking for the scoreboard. Jarik's like, behold my ancient power. Lydia's like, behold my union-mandated overtime. Lydia's like, yeah, behold my union-mandated overtime. I think I got that somewhere in there. Lydia got the final blow there. That was very dramatic. She even had a line, "This is not over." Okay.
This is simply fascinating.
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Well, that orb made Jarik invincible. Guess it's Skyrim's version of Wi-Fi. It makes everything worse, but you can't live without it. All that trouble, and it wasn't even loot. Just a glowing stress ball. It's just a glowing blue stress ball. So this is what happens when you leave a nightlight plugged in for 3,000 years. So this is what happens when you leave a nightlight plugged in for 3,000 years. Tolfdir, you stay here and study it. I'll be over here, not being vaporized. This orb looks powerful. Ancient and deeply cursed. So naturally the college will put it in the student lounge. We came, we saw, we poked the glowing thing. That's basically Skyrim's entire research. That's basically Skyrim's entire research methodology. That's basically Skyrim's entire research That's basically Skyrim's entire research methodology. There's another door here. Hello, LJC on YouTube. Staff of Jarek Balderson. A ruby. Minor healing potion. A garnet. Secret area. Is this a quick way to the entrance? 200 gold. That's a good amount. A ruby. A mace of repairing. Of reaping, not repairing. Reaping. I might want that. A dragon word. Power. Ice form. Dragon word ice. Let's try out dragon word ice. Shouts. I was looking under active effects. That's not it at all. I need more power. I'm not powerful enough for it. Oh yeah, I think I need to kill dragons. Each one I get, I need to kill a dragon for it. So I have 2 more dragons I need to kill. So I hope the Siegic Order is less mad at me or not mad at me. They said no harm. It was an accident. I set that chaos in action. Jarek was, I guess, what I set in action. I, like, that undead character, I set them in motion by stealing a necklace. I shouldn't have stolen that necklace, but I didn't know any better. The Siegic were ready to forgive me if I solved it. This looks like a quick way to the entrance, but I can't figure out what to do to get this open. I can always backtrack, though. It looks like I'm safe to backtrack. I've got to feast on some blood. I'm a vampire and it's... I think I'm getting quite hungry.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
What should I tell the Archmage?
Let him know that we've unearthed something, well, I'm not sure. Something unique, let's say. It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. You should be most interested. Take care now.
So, no levers or anything. Did I... Is there a lever earlier? Oh, here's a handle. There we go. Now, is this the entrance of Sarthal? We're in Sarthal. Is this right near... Here is the entrance. A quick exit. Cool, I like a circular dungeon like that. Very convenient. It's daytime. That's bad. It's daytime and it's freezing. I wonder how hard it'll be to feed on my fellow College of Winterhold students. Maybe that's what I would feed on. I know for a fact the Jarl's house at night has some some sleeping. I think I'll feed on the Jarl. I might feed on the Jarl themselves. Treacherously cold. Oh yeah, but it needs to be nighttime. They're not going to be sleeping at this time.
I'm right behind you.
So I'll sleep till night, feast on someone. Maybe I will try to feed on a fellow college student. I conveniently now have my own quarters. It's 2 p.m. I need to sleep till 8. So, 6 hours. Then it'll be 8 p.m. Oh yeah, but I don't think people will be asleep at 8 p.m., will they? Do they go to sleep? I bet they'll sleep at midnight. 4 hours till midnight. Oh, is that... Yeah, it's midnight. Okay. Empty. So this is the attainment, Hall of Attainment for the students. Now the professors and whatnot, professors and faculty are in the Hall of Accountants. Here's someone. Can I just feed here? I'll quick save. There we go, easy as that.
You look awful. Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest.
A dragon, okay. This is very convenient, because now I can get a soul. Oh yeah, can I actually steal this dragon's soul? I can steal it, I can kill them for the shout, and then steal their soul. I do have a greater soul shard. Is that going to be good enough? Did my soul trap work? I seem to see a little bit of color. Purple glow, but it's very, very faint. I might just be making that up. Is dragon one of the souls that I can't steal like vampires? Get out of there, I'm about to die. Again, this is like almost one hit kill. Do I even have any more? That healing potion might have been overkill. Okay, I need to actually, like, try to stay away. Because, oh, these pillars aren't working for cover. Oh, I know what I can do. I have to re-summon my Flame Atronach. Okay, let's try that again. I think I can do a lot better because I didn't summon. I just need to keep my Flame Atronach up.
The few things that keep us in touch with the rest.
And I guess I'll give up on stealing the soul as well. Maybe I need to avoid doing damage because I would like the Flame Atronach to be, or the dragon to be attacking my followers instead. Okay, I need to... Okay, there's my Flame Atronach down. keep it summoned. Perfect timing. Now that'll take some hits from the dragon. This is looking promising. I think I've got this fight. If I'm just a bit more careful, I can keep on summoning my flame Atronach. And stay alive. It looks like the dragon might want to blow fire at me. I wonder if I have any potions that I can add to my bow. I need to start adding, like, damage. Maybe true shot. No, I don't need true shot. Because I'm just, like, I'm not really doing the main amount of damage. My follower, Lydia, and my flame Atronach are the ones doing the main damage. There we go. Here's a dragon down. Now I'm gonna have that shout. $100 gold.
I've got your back. I am at your command.
So, like, too heavy for me to carry, so Lydia... Oh no. Is this a freeze? Did I freeze? What happened? Okay, it looks like something crashed, but it's okay. I can still hear the game. Is the game frozen? This is not looking good. Hello, name on YouTube. Uh-oh. Do I have to do the fight all over again? Looks like I've got to start over. 2 crashes today. Is it like the more powerful I get, the higher chance of crashing? More stuff going on or something? My latest save should be good. I hope I saved after... I hope it auto-saves as soon as I get... Nope.
Keep us in touch with the rest.
Is my flame... I see Lydia is shooting at walls. It's bad when I'm the only one doing damage here. I need my companions to help a lot more. Is my flame Atronach still up? Here it is. Okay, it looks like I can start to fire now. Is my flame... Where is that flame Atronach? Halfway. This time I'm gonna save immediately after we get this win. My arrows aren't so bad, actually. There we go, I got the final hit with my arrow. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all of these and save immediately. Don't glitch out on me, game. Oh, I'm walking slow because it's too much for me to carry. I was wondering why I can't run.
Still here. I will remain on guard.
Nope. Wrong. Follow me.
I've got your back. I am at your command.
Sometimes I think with these chat dialogues, I hit enter, and upon hitting enter, for whatever reason, it like changes my option sometimes. I think my mouse needs to like be out of the way to start off, and not move. Because when it's even out of the way, it seems like something... I can like change some options. So I'm supposed to talk to... well, who is it? The Archmage. I think that'll be all for today, though, because I can turn in this quest next time as a reminder. I would like... And I think I'll figure out how to get that summon very powerful Atronach staff as well, and I'll make a YouTube short about how to take this trap door and get a powerful staff.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
What are you talking about?
Faralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
Okay, that's enough of that.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
So where's the Archmage? All of Countenance? Finis Gester. Maybe they're on the highest level. I saw stairs up. Let's take the stairs up to the very top. Looks like we can go even higher. I assume the Archmage will be at the very peak. Okay, this is where I'll probably start the next episode.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Are there any special books you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Okay, so this is not the Archmage. And that's a wrap on my first week at wizard school. I joined the College of Winterhold, survived a field trip to Sarthal, and helped take down Jarek Galderson. Though honestly, it felt like Lydia was the one on payroll. We found his glowing orb of power, I picked up a new shout, Ice Form, Skyrim's answer to the Freezer Isle, and then a dragon thought it'd be funny to attack the college. Spoiler, it wasn't funny for the dragon. Next time, I'll report back to the Archmage with our shiny new "what could possibly go wrong" artifact and see where this magical mess takes us. Until then, stay frosty.